What's up with Superman in DC? Up next on Geek Out SA. Welcome back to Geek Out SA. It's Friday and we're having fun. And we have Marcelles Coe with us, the Geekfather.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's Geekfather here on Geek Out SA. I gotta say, I'm such a fan. I'm glad I'm here. It'll be good times.
You do the best voices all the time.
All the time.
I try.
This is why I never do shows. Like, if you've ever seen any of the past shows, it's always Marcellus and Vince, because I don't even bother to come because they're just, like, entertaining each other and, like, having a good time. And I'm just like, I'll just be off camera. Y'all just do your little
We're having a high old time before you even got in here.
Oh, y'all are always having a high old time.
But, like, stuff we can't talk about on the show.
Once I'm here, because then I'm here.
No, it was nothing about you or anything.
No, but it's just because I'm a teacher, then everything has to be, like, all, like, kidified and everything in case my students are watching. And so then it, like, brings down there's, like, all the before conversation.
It's good that you tell me this now.
Yes, I'm reminding you. I was reminding you. That was your reminder.
That was your reminder right there.
Censor the Geekfather.
Censor
We had it turned up to 11. I have to turn it down to, like, 7.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we're talking about Superman.
Duh.
So, and the DC universe and what's going on with that, because
all the garbage, all the trash.
garbage is happening right now.
That's
this
what
week.
happens.
It has been 0 days since DC has messed up.
It's been 0 days since DC put out anything good. None days ever.
Well, the shows.
Well, I do like The Flash on CW, and Supergirl. It grew on me.
Supergirl's dumb and campy.
It grew on me.
It is. I don't watch it for seriousness. I watch it to see how goofy it gets.
I don't watch TV for seriousness ever. What would be the point of that? Life is serious.
There's
Why would you watch
lots of serious
TV?
shows on TV.
Well, don't watch those. That's garbage.
I try not to, but I can't help it. So every time a police procedural comes on, I'm like, I must watch you.
He's crying with his tissues. It's too real.
They found the killer. Yeah.
Okay.
So recently we just saw the animated Superman.
The Death of Superman.
The Death of Superman.
They
awesome
killed
awesome
Superman.
animation.
I mean, like, how many times we're going to watch Superman die? We know he's not dead. Just, I'm sorry, spoiler. I spoiled it for everybody.
I know. It's like when you watch the Batman versus Superman and they killed Superman. And I'm sitting there going, yeah,
Darn.
at least until Justice League.
I mean, if anybody's ever read a comic ever,
nobody's
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, even when everybody was, like, blowing up my feed and they were like, oh my God, Donatello's dead. I mean, I did run out and buy the comics, but then I was like, I mean, how many episodes?
It's like
how many episodes?
Wolverine's dead. They killed Wolverine. Okay. Yeah, until the sales lag so much they need another event comic. He's alive again. He came back from hell.
It's miraculous.
You obviously weren't in the theaters that I was in with a bunch of 7 to 9-year-olds that all cried their eyes out when Superman died. It was bad.
Oh, wow.
Sad. That is sad. That makes me feel
That's
bad.
like all those people, went to see Infinity War. They're like, what's Spider-Man? No. Oh. These people who aren't, like, deep into the lore that I am.
Yes.
And they're all crying and bawling.
What's going on?
What's happening? And I'm like, okay, Black Panther's got a sequel coming up. He's back. Spider-Man's got a sequel coming up. You've seen the set footage. He's back. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they're all coming back. I'm like, nobody's dead. Doctor Strange has got a sequel. Seriously.
Were you the one that first put out the meme that was the Jell-O packages with them on the front? So it's their pictures on the front of Jell-O packages, and then it shows like the Jell-O crystals like spread out, and it's like too soon.
No, that
was,
wasn't
like,
me, but
spreading
that's
it
a great meme.
I was spreading it around, and people were all sad. So in the Death of Superman, obviously Superman dies, but it's animated. I thought they did a really good job. Did you see this one?
I did.
It was on Amazon Prime. That was where we got a hold of it, and we actually paid for it.
The thing is, DC has always done a good job with their animation.
I agree. That's
but and their live action shows too.
The grown-ups are talking
to
about
do
the animation.
better. They seem to do better than the movies.
Yeah, the movies are trash. I mean, they're really
I wouldn't
horrible.
consider them trash.
No, they're awful. That's the worst junk I've ever
Wonder
seen.
Woman?
It was tolerable. No, it was really great. I liked it.
Wonder Woman was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost as if anyone who's associated with DC had nothing to do with that movie. Hey,
Shocker.
we'll get a woman who's competent to direct this movie. What? It's good. How did that happen?
What happened? I don't know.
But I really liked The Man of Steel, and a lot of people didn't like that. But there was reasons why I liked that.
A lot of people felt like in The Man of Steel, it was stuff that Superman wouldn't have done. They see Superman as this character who never would have done anything to destroy cities or done anything to accidentally, inadvertently, possibly hurt people. He would have stopped any destruction around him, but that's not the Superman that I know. I mean, he tries to be
Superman
conscientious.
2? There was a lot of destruction in Superman 2.
How I saw it was Man of Steel. He'd been Superman all of like 10 minutes before he had to go off and face Zod, a guy who was bred to be a soldier and who was bred to adapt. He was like a Navy SEAL. It's like a space Navy SEAL from another planet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bred to adapt to all this stuff. So what? I come to this planet. I have powers. I can lift everything in the world. Lasers come out of my eyes. This is awesome. I'll figure this out. 2 minutes. All right, you ready to fight? Let's go. Come at me, bro. And Superman's like, I don't know how to fight people. I just push buses out of the way and rescue kittens. I just learned how to fly the last
2 weeks
2
ago.
segments of the movie ago.
I'm literally stronger than everybody else on the world in the world. Until
Except
now.
this one guy I'm fighting. And I guess he wasn't conscious of the fact that, hey, we're going to cause this monumental destruction because we're walking around in a world of cardboard. Where I just be like, I go to grab the door handle, open the door, and the whole handle comes off, and the door rips off its hinges. Sorry about your door. Didn't mean to break it.
But I think the Man of Steel kind of shows that he was among us. He was one of us. He was there with an Earthling with us.
Yeah.
As he grew up, and it kind of showed his. You can't live in that environment without having, attachment to things and feelings for things, and how he didn't want to kill Zod, but he still had to protect the world.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decision, it was a horrible decision to have to make. There was no proper good way out of it, so it was either, I don't want to kill Zod because I don't kill, but then by me not killing, I let this family get vaporized by, laser vision. Sorry about your family. They're all ashes against the wall now, but I didn't kill Zod.
But
so.
I saved this one dude.
Yeah, I didn't kill anybody, directly, but,
Well, I think Vince is right. I think that they were trying to show, and I think that this is a lot that people make this connection between Superman and humanity, right? Superman came to us and he was so young that he's not really Kryptonian. I mean, he is genetically, but he isn't. He's one of us. He's human. So we like to see, it's almost like if we could wake up one day and have superpowers, right? So that makes a big connection with people, is because he has this humanity, because he's grown up with us, because, he follows a lot of our culture and customs and everything, that it gives us more of this, like, we could be him someday kind of thought process, right. I think.
True.
Whereas, like, you don't necessarily have that type of connection to Batman unless you're going to, like, win the lottery one day and, like,
and
somebody
that's
kills
the
your
connection
parents,
that I got with the Man of Steel and the actor Henry Cavill playing him, and come to find out that we don't exactly know the truth or what's going on behind it, but it seems like it's a lot of going back and forth negotiation there. But some people are saying, oh yeah, Henry Cavill's out as Superman. I think he's a great Superman, but
I think he's a spectacular Superman, but if it was me, and somebody had Shrek'd my face with their terrible CGI, I would want out of those movies too.
We think alike, because I was just about to say, the downfall began when they CGI'd out his mustache.
They made his face look like Shrek's
And I'm sure he
face,
saw the
so.
movie and he's like, that's not my lip.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That is not my chin.
That's not okay. That's not
that's
cute.
It. Called up his agent. All right, you need to get me out of this WB contract. All right, right now.
These
I'm
fools are
serious.
dumb.
Serious.
They
Mustache
did
was the last
fix it
straw.
on the Blu-ray, so
Doesn't it?
Doesn't matter. It
doesn't
already came out on the big
It's
screen.
in my head
Yeah.
now.
And I
I
remember
can't get rid
watching,
of it.
Justice League.
that was
And
a
I was
little
just-
odd.
Immediately, I was like, When you see bad CGI, you're like, no.
No.
It's the same thing when I saw like Steppenwolf. I was like, no.
Don't do that.
Adam says, "Hey y'all."
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hi,
Adam.
Adam says, "Sell us."
Which Adam were you talking about?
Adam Patzel.
Hey, what's up, homie? Old school. We used to sit on the same street corner, like going to school. That wasn't gonna
Y'all
go.
went
That
to
was
the
like,
joke.
I was like,
You're
really?
like, where are you gonna go with this?
Seven to a
we were
seven,
like
bro,
in high
7.
school.
Y'all
we were in
went to
high
the
school.
same high school.
We went to John Jay High School.
Me too.
What's up,
John
Mustangs?
Jay.
Whatever.
And
So
that-
we all sat and waited for the bus together. So we'd sit on the curb and just talk. I remember.
Where'd you live?
I lived I lived on 2 different streets in Heritage. I lived on Quicksilver, which is like a couple streets over from Pease Middle School.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah. Oh, Pease. That's back when they were the Apaches. Elisha Marshall, what's up, guys? I was like, friggin', almost 40 years ago.
Hey, at least you got to live in Heritage. I lived in Rainbow Hills.
Oh, my condolences.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I lived on, what was the other street? I can't remember. I forget.
But it was somewhere in Heritage.
But it was somewhere. Yeah.
So yeah, go back to
Cavern Trail.
that was it.
That was it.
So I believe if I was Henry Cavill, I mean he is to me, he looks the most to me
like Superman.
like Superman.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve will always be my Superman, and that's just because of the era that I grew up in. Christopher Reeve is always going to be my Superman. I can't ever get past him being Superman, although some of his movies were kind of trash too. But that first one was
Superman
really
3-4.
yeah, rough. But the first one was super awesome.
Superman 2 was good also.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But 3 and 4.
Just don't ever watch the Donner cut because it doesn't make sense.
But I just can't. So I just can't see Henry Cavill though putting up with too much of their mess, especially since I heard that they kind of, and I don't know if this is true. I just read it like on some trash Variety or People or something like that, some trash site, that they wanted him, like in his contract, it's you are Superman, in Justice League, and all other possible movies we could come to think of. And then there's like all these caveats and clauses. And I don't know, maybe they didn't teach Henry Cavill how to read. And, so literacy is important, kids.
No.
And he didn't read his contract.
He's English, okay?
Oh, so
He
didn't
must know how to read and write. Proper Queen's English.
He doesn't know American English.
He doesn't know American English.
Maybe they
so
put a bunch of American terms in there.
in the
A
contract.
bunch of American
confused
lawyers,
him.
and he's like, I don't understand what this word means. It's spelled differently. What is this? I don't get this word.
They're like, just sign it. It's fine.
Just sign it. It's lots of money. Bunch of zeros. You don't care.
So they wanted him to be in Shazam because he really should
Like
have
a
a part
bit
in
part-
Shazam.
A bit part, like at
Just
the end or
a
something
bit
like
part,
that,
and he
yeah.
was like, no, I'm not doing that. So that was when the fighting started.
Well, because
between
there
him
was
and-
like a certain amount. He was supposed to be in 3 more things, and he's already been in 2 more. So if that one more scene, then he wouldn't have been there for other movies. So they needed to renegotiate the contract,
I don't know.
which is what they're probably doing right now.
I don't know. So who do you think they should get? So if he's done, let's
Well,
just say he's done.
It all depends. There's a rumor that he's going to be Bond, so if he's
Yeah.
not going to be Superman,
No. We've had enough Caucasian Bonds. Let's get a brother up in there. Let's get Idris Elba as Bond.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Because it'll freak people out, too, because watch. Folks don't realize he's actually English. They actually haven't heard his actual speaking
Heard the
voice.
actual, yeah.
Like all the movies he's been in, he's just been like a brother, like, hey, how you doing, dog? What's up? And, he goes, There's this movie, I'm Bond, James Bond. And I'm like,
Everybody's
when did he become English?
mind blown.
I'm freaking out. So, yeah, I would love to see him as Bond. Just to see the internet's head explode and all the hateful, golems on the internet, keyboard warriors are just like, no, white forever, What is he putting people with color, diversity, And then have
Talking
them
about
smoke
people with
coming out of their
color,
ears.
they were talking about doing that with Superman as well, with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah, the internet would go, it'd be DEFCON 1, Mushroom Cloud.
Which one is Michael B. Jordan? Was he the kid in Creed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was in Craptastic 4.
And then he
We don't
was-
talk about that.
then
We
he was
pretend
in
that never
much
happened.
better
That's why I didn't call it by his name.
Black Panther.
Yeah. He was the first Marvel villain that was actually awesome in the movies.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Thanos one-upped him.
He would be a good Superman, but can we make that leap since we've seen him in Black Panther? That's the problem. Is sometimes when
Well-
you've been
Well, what's his name was Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four movies, then he went on to become Captain America.
but people didn't really watch that, so they didn't know that happened.
I watched it. I remember. I remember.
I
You
remember. You remember.
So, I mean, it's possible.
I
mean,
didn't
look-
even realize it was the same
look at-
guy.
He
Look at
made
the-
a better Captain America.
Look
though.
at the. I forget people's names because I've gotten old.
Yeah, that's okay. I forget because I could care
The
less.
dude, Thanos, that played Thanos, James Brolin, Josh Brolin.
Okay,
Josh
yes.
Brolin, yeah. But he's also Cable.
Yeah.
And he was also Jonah Hex, right?
Yeah. So it's possible.
It's possible.
I think the bigger deal again is, what do you
We can't
mean?
have somebody-
Superman is black. He's not supposed to be black. He's a white guy, which is understandable because Superman was created by two small white Jewish men in the late 30s.
Yeah, it happens.
So
Sometimes,
that would it would have to be like a multiverse kind of thing. Like, oh, have it be part of the, Flashpoint paradox kind of deal, where like Flash messes up the realities, and this happens to be the one where Superman is black. Or everyone's like, okay, I accept that it's multiverse, and it's not my Superman. If
That's
it
how
was,
we can get away.
that would be preposterous.
Now we know how to get away with everything in the multiverse because of Flashpoint.
That's how you do it.
Everything happens.
That's how you recast everybody. We're like, hey, that other one that you were watching that you fell in love with, it was a multiverse. It was
Yeah, it's a
different. This one is different. This one, Superman is black, Wonder Woman is like a dude.
It's fine. It's
It's all
Earth
good.
27. It's good. It's what happens there. It is.
Batman is actually a happy clown.
Batman still has parents. He's
and
all
the
wee.
Flash and Supergirl don't exist in the same universe in the movies, in the shows,
Right.
which is weird.
Right.
Uh-huh.
They should do more musical numbers. That's just the thing I want
No.
to put out there. I
Yeah.
put it out there
No.
every time. Yeah.
No.
More music.
No.
More music. More music.
That is the one Flash episode I refuse to watch.
They were on Glee together. They're so
No.
cute. More
No.
music. More music. Yay.
That's a negative. Ghost Rider. Pattern is full. No.
I was
more
so happy
musicals.
when they did the Agent Carter musical thing. I wish they'd
That
bring
one
back
was a good
Agent
one,
Carter.
yeah.
I know we're supposed to be talking about DC. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
DC.
No
DC.
musicals. No.
Music, music, music.
But
I
as
think
far
they
as
should be dancing and
recasting
singing.
Superman, if they had to do it, I'd say go after one of the guys who had auditioned for it before, Matt Bomer from Suits, showing USA.
I'd have to look him up.
You look him up, you'll see.
How about Nick Cage? Because he was real close. He was almost there.
Yeah, if you want to see a geriatric Superman
It's just
with a
I
receding
can't.
now.
hairline,
I can't. I can't.
Well, now
he'd be like, "I'm Superman."
I have to look up
Spirit
who this
fingers,
Matt
you know.
Bomer
It would
guy
just be
is.
like,
Oh yeah, okay. Matt Bomer, he would probably. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, he would work.
You do Arnie Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Yeah, Army Hammer. This
Don't
guy
get-
works.
don't
This
get-
guy works.
Don't get too excited. He's into dudes.
That doesn't mean he's not like a pretty picture you can look at.
I know. I'm just saying.
I have my own dude. I don't need a dude. I just need pretty pictures
But
to
he
look
doesn't
at.
look like
I'm
Matt
like,
Bomer.
oh, Retro Crunch says, "What up, Colleen? Oh, and hey, Vince. Hi.
Wah wah.
Make him leave the desk. Make him leave the desk. It's my turn. Give Colleen a turn. Okay, sorry.
Is that it? He dominates the desk. He doesn't.
I've never been in the desk. And I
You don't
never
let
get
your Vince. You don't look at me.
Look at him.
Serious
Look at
face.
him. He's an only child. You don't understand. The struggle is real.
You don't let your wife, your beloved wife,
Yeah.
have the desk at least one time.
Oh yeah, I've let her behind the desk.
But on the show.
No, never.
See how this is?
I can't believe you put up with this, man.
See the life I have to live? The horror.
Retro Crin says, I like the RoboCop shirt, Marcellus.
Yay!
Yeah,
RoboCop.
no, I do too. I wanted to get it signed by Peter Weller at Alamo City Comic Con. Not this last one or the one before. I don't know. Was it the last one? I don't remember. They all
I
run
don't know.
together.
They all run together.
But he looked like he wasn't feeling good, and he looked very grumpy. Like he would literally pull a gun out of his hip and be like, you know, you're dead, creep, you know, and shoot me. So I was like, ow.
But
Stay
you
away from
always
him.
have the best luck with celebrities. You like find the perfect stalking moment. I mean, greeting moment to like meet them, and then
See, what it's called is charm and personality.
Oh, right, yes.
And being able to banter and being witty.
Stalker. I mean, no.
No, that's only with the female celebrities. I mean, I'm really charming with the female celebrities. I don't stalk any of them.
Really, really charming with them.
I don't stalk any
Super
of them.
charming.
We had a person for that. Thank you very much. I
And it
never
was
go over
Timmy.
there because no, Timmy, we don't let him around. We just keep him around the camera. We don't let him around
This
celebrities
is why
very much.
Timmy has to have the camera.
That's why he's behind the camera. He shoots the footage.
There's no. I guess we should tell people who don't know because we're having like all these inside conversations. So you could probably like talk about what Marcellus
So,
actually
yes,
does.
so-
And
Marcellus, we've known each other for a long time on the con circuit because we would be out there doing media stuff.
Jazz.
And you were with GVTV,
Jazz.
and then we're with Geek Out SA.
And GVTV is part of the Geek Vengers Entertainment Network, whatever we want to
Yes.
call ourselves. We started in 2012. There's a bunch of dudes who were just going to midnight movies. It was me, Timmy, Alex, and another guy who's just dropped off the face of the earth. I don't remember his name. But, you know, and Timmy's like, you know what, we should just make a movie-going club. And I'm like, that's a great idea, Timmy. He's like, I know, huh? You know, my bad imitation of Timmy. So we're like, yeah, okay, cool. And he's like, you know what, I got a video camera. We should, like, do this and go as media to a convention so we can get in free. And I'm like, free? I love free. Let's do that. So me, Timmy, and Alex went to the con that shall no longer be named before it is wiped from my memory because the owner of it is whatever. That's a long story.
that's a backstory
ends
that we
badly.
can't talk about on
But
camera.
the first convention we go, and the first person we interviewed was Jen Adams, who ended up being the fourth horseman, basically, of our ragtag group. When
Because
we started.
first of all, they were so excited to meet a girl. And
Well, we
then-
figured we needed a female voice because it couldn't be just a bunch of dudes talking about nerd stuff because then we'd miss an angle. It should be included. It's a female angle. It's a female experience of being a nerd and how it's different than the male experience and such and so forth. So we were smart in that respect. So we brought her along, and of course, she turns out to be a little bit like as awesome as she is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we eventually started a podcast called Blurred Nerds. Me and her talk about nerd stuff like this show, but we're audio because you know.
And where can
really-
people pick that up?
You can go to our Facebook page, Blurred Nerds. You can search for it, or you can go to iTunes. We're on iTunes, and you can listen to it through Facebook because it'll just forward you to the Libsyn page. And we're on episode 130 something or other at this point.
Nice.
So tomorrow will be our whatever episode. Jen keeps track. I would just show up.
And this is like you've been on our show before.
I
back
have.
when we were in Silver Fox Studio days.
Yes, me and Jen had an appearance there. There was me, Jen, and Adam,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of dominated the conversation there. Sorry about that. And I think this is only my second appearance on your show.
Well, y'all have done a lot of
and then that's
collaboration
when I
stuff
said-
too.
Yeah,
Only one of them at a time.
Yeah, we did a lot of Geekception.
Dude, we did. Yeah, the Geekceptions was
Yeah.
awesome.
Those were fun.
Yeah, those were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Those
I
were
guess
also
what,
con
Geekception-
events.
Geeksection. Oh my god, I can't. Words. Geekception. What, 3 should happen at like Alamo City or what?
Probably.
Yeah.
The
Are there?
Geekceptioning.
Y'all used to have more people in the group though. because Jason used to still do Nerd 411, right? So he would sometimes be on those. I feel like at one point y'all had kind of like a bigger group. Well, you had more hosts too. You had like Love Vivian and McKenna.
We tried to do a Geekception at ChimeraCon
many years
ago. We shot it. We had no audio.
No audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that it started raining. We were outside.
Yes.
And it started raining. I don't remember who it was. Me and the other guy. We were just riffing. We were going. We were in
Back
the zone.
and forth.
It was so awesome. Y'all were all
then
hilarious.
You're like, audio is not working. We're just like, all right, we're done. Let's go drink. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You failed. Yeah.
Always tech problems.
So then we have started a second podcast because I'm a huge video game nerd also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I was like, Blurred Nerds isn't really video game centric, so I want to talk about video games. So I started Pixel Gods, and we just released episode 29 today. So
Are y'all doing weekly or?
yeah, I do it weekly. I started out with co-host Matthew Skinner. We call him Skinner, Mr. Man with the Beard. Skinner. Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff with Beards versus Beans versus his brother. He lost and had to get a tattoo of his brother on his calf. But it was a picture of his brother like in 3rd grade, and his brother was wearing glasses and like, back in the 80s, they had the sweater vest and the weird shirt
Yes.
with the lapels, and his brother had like an eye patch. So he's wearing glasses with an eye patch, and he's all like goofy looking. So he had to get that tattoo on his calf. The video's up on the Pixel Gods page on Facebook. It's hilarious.
Oh wow.
So we just posted episode 29.
Do y'all Twitch also or?
We do have a Twitch channel, but I wasn't able to Twitch because my Wi-Fi, whatever, just the signal strength isn't strong enough. So every time I tried to start live streaming to my PS4, I'd get through like 2 minutes, and then it would just be like, your live stream has dropped, and it would just be the audio.
Great.
And no video. And
Oh wow.
So I haven't really done anything with it. We do have a YouTube channel where I've been YouTubing my gameplay. I'm playing Spider-Man right now.
I've heard that game is great.
Oh, it's fabulous. It's fantastic. It's a great game. So, but thanks, I guess, to the efforts of Jason Davis, he worked it together and gave me a PC. So all I need is a monitor, and I've got like the external speakers and a 1080, camera and the whole deal, so I can set it up so I can start twitching or
Nice.
Oh, cool.
doing my, the podcast, through Twitch, and I can have guests who aren't local kind of deal. So steadily working the way up.
nice.
There you go. Nice, nice.
So another thing that's happened recently is this whole thing with the Joker.
Oh.
With
and
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. So can
Joaquin.
we show that photo of the Joker? So this.
Oh wait, no, that's the homeless guy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Okay.
What did I say he looked like? He looked like a sad single dad.
Yeah, he looks like the creepy uncle down the street or something, and maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know. I love Joaquin Phoenix. I think he has mad acting chops. I really do.
Too.
But this vibey, weird, creepy look he's got going on is.
I know Martin Scorsese is a great director.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's done a ton of movies.
Yeah.
That I'm a huge fan of. Freaking Godfather. The Departed. Seriously, he's a great director. But sometimes it could turn into a Ang Lee situation. Ang Lee, great director. I want to direct the Hulk. I don't think it's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And he goes and directs the Hulk, and it's terrible. And people are falling asleep because it's like, I wanted a Hulk movie with Hulk in it. Why am I getting a Hulk movie with no Hulk in it? And this is, I feel like, the same thing where he's going to try to establish this serious story and acting, it's the birth of the Joker, and there won't be enough Joker in it for it to really.
Right, it'll be like all this build up to why the Joker's like all angst and moody and like crazy or whatever.
Well, aren't they gonna do like the failed comic?
They've got like 4 Joker movies coming out.
Yeah.
Four of them?
All with Joaquin or different
No,
actors?
all
different
different
actors.
I hadn't heard that
Some
yet.
of them are DCEU related, some are not. Some are cameos. Some it's just.
But this one is more of an origin of the Joker.
Well, this one's an origin. That's what they're doing. I think the comedian's name is Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be a failed comedian. And he's like, I'm a failed comedian. I failed so bad. They all went crazy, but ha ha ha, I'm a clown. I think they're making a mistake. I think, like Yoda, the Joker's a character whose origin story should not be told. Because I think part of the mythos of the character, what makes him so awesome, is that you don't know
Right,
where he's
you
coming from.
right,
the way
you
he
get
You
to
don't know
project.
why he's got the motivations he has.
Yeah.
So that, he's just creating such anarchy, and every time he tells, like in The Dark Knight, where he was just like, you don't want to know how I got these scars? And every time he told someone it was a different story. I think that's exactly the kind of way the Joker should be. I don't want a concrete story, because then every time I see him in the future, I'm going to think he's this goof-ass comedian that
Yeah, that just went crazy. Like, who cares?
just couldn't tell a good joke.
Yeah. Heath Ledger is probably who I would have wanted to continue to be the Joker.
Yeah, but then he went and died. Stupid. Heath
I know,
Ledger.
stupid. These people, I swear.
He got so into the role, and he was living as the Joker. And
Retro Crunch says he's
Drove
going to
him
be a great
checked out.
Joker. I think he could be. I think Joaquin Phoenix could be a great Joker.
I think it just
But I
depends
don't
on where
know-
they go with the storyline.
But we don't know what they're going to do with the story. So
I'm not worried about Joaquin Phoenix, the actor. I'm
Yeah.
worried about the Joker storyline and how much. I think they're going to give us too much.
I'm just worried about
What's-
a director that may not quite grasp the source material.
They have an animated one though that's like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it shows him and I don't think he's necessarily a failed comedian, but he's kind of failed at, he can't get jobs, right? He can't get jobs and he can't support his family, and he gets caught up with these mobsters, and
Yeah.
they want him to go, what animated movie is that one?
I forget the name of it.
That
but
one
yeah,
was really good.
That one was really good.
And even in that one, you see a little too much, right? You're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, well, but so underneath all of that, he's just kind of a mopey, let's see, how do I put this better than the way I was just about to say it? He's
Is
just,
a mopey jabroni.
yeah, he's kind of whiny and quimby, and you don't,
Quimby. I
Quimby.
like that word.
you want the Joker to be like a full-on nut job, like, toes to teeth, like,
Yeah.
you just, that's what he needs to be. So to see that, I don't know.
He needs to be like Heath Ledger.
I don't want him to be Quimby.
Exactly.
I don't want him to be Quimby.
It's
I
like
don't.
Heath Ledger did such a good job that every time I see the Joker now, I just picture Heath Ledger's face. I've lost the ability to speak the English language.
That's okay, we know.
Heath Ledger's
Heath Ledger.
face.
Oh,
Because I'm
but
missing a
also the
tooth, so I'm
kid-
like, talking
I
like I'm
really
7 years old
like
again.
the kid on Gotham.
Yeah, but it turned out he wasn't really the Joker.
Right now it's his brother.
Now it's his brother.
His twin brother.
I don't watch Gotham because it's dumb.
It's good. It's pretty good.
It's good.
It's dumb.
No, it's pretty good.
It's dumb.
No, I kind of like it. It's not
It's
too
dumb.
bad. I like Baby
I
Batman.
mean, I'm not
Little
gonna,
Baby
I'm
Bruce.
not gonna bring you down for liking it.
That's okay. No, it's all right that you
I
don't
mean,
like
I
it.
like Supergirl, and everyone says it's dumb, and I'm like, I like it because it's dumb.
I kind of like it.
But Gotham is a different kind of dumb that I don't like, so
That's okay.
because it's dumb.
I
I don't know.
watch
You're
it.
like, why are you gonna make him Batman? And he's like 14,
Well, he's not Batman yet. He's Baby Bruce.
but he's still
He's a little
wearing
baby.
this
He's got a little
pseudo. I don't want to say the word I want to say because that would just go over PG-13. But he's wearing the leather outfit, and it looks. doesn't
No,
look
no.
good.
He's
Looks
just,
like he should belong in a different place.
no,
been fighting
no.
crime.
No, no, no.
It's like he
It's a
decided.
process.
He decided he was going to go out and be Catwoman. He's trying to figure out his.
He's figuring himself out. He's young. He's
But
finding his
it-
identity.
It definitely shows you. It kind of gives you a glimpse of why he is the way he is when he grows up.
Yes, of course. His parents died.
But
Blah, blah,
no, it's
blah.
more than that. It's a lot more than that.
And I really, really, truly love the actor that they have that is playing.
Alfred.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's
Now,
it's,
Alfred I did like because I liked that they turned him into a special ops.
Yeah, he's
you know,
B.A. Baracus
badass,
for
yeah.
real. Yeah, he is.
B.A. Baracus. No, he's more like George Papard. That's what he.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're making references kids aren't getting,
I
right?
say B.A. because it's the same initials as the other thing that has a bad word in it.
Oh, Okay.
So I say B.A. Baracus instead of saying, because the little kids don't know what that is, but I know what that is, and it's the same to B.A., and then you don't have to say
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Even though
If
it
you're
just got
going-
picked up
if
by
you're gonna
the
make a
mic
comparison,
right there.
He's
Yeah.
more like George Papard.
Okay, he can be like George Papard.
I love it.
But then the initials
I
don't
love
work
it
for
when
me.
a job comes together.
I do love it when a job comes together. I love the A-Team. Did you like those
Yes.
movies?
I
thought they were
actually
pretty-
liked the A-Team movie
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
because I was
good.
like,
Good.
they're making a tank fly sort of.
Yes.
I'm like, but I keep thinking they're firing this main gun, and it's where is the round going? Because they're firing it down to keep them from going, falling slower.
Yeah.
But that round, it's like a sabot round. Tank rounds move fast. It's doing like, 8,000 meters per second. It's hauling butt down. Someone's at their house. They're having dinner. Honey, could you bring the salad? And this round comes and obliterates their house.
Then-
How do they claim that on their insurance? Yeah, is it an act of
falling
God?
tank
A tank
and,
round just comes flying from the sky? What
There's a
happens
tank,
there?
and it messed up my salad.
Yeah.
I know, let's claim that.
I hate when that happens.
I hate when I get tank rounds
In
in
my
my
salad.
Caesar salad.
You need to stop doing that.
Yeah. Totally, the metallic, it totally messes up the taste. The molten round, it burns through my table. It's my grandma's. Who's going to replace that?
So, I mean, it's safe to say that DC
Has a long way to go.
has a problem with the movies,
Yes.
and also has a problem with their games. They don't make great games either.
Well, they made Arkham City games, which were great. But all the other ones, no. Like the Superman games, the whole game. Superman's flying through rings. What? Oh, come on.
Like, he's a
even the
circus
one at the
monkey.
arcade
Hey, Superman.
that I love to play just because I love Superman so much. I love playing that one. It wasn't a great game.
I think the problem with trying to make a good Superman game is that he's just got so many powers.
Right? Like, what
that
is he
you'd
going
basically
against?
be making a game like where you've got the cheat code on and you're in God mode all the time. So how do you make a game where you have a character where he has a boss fight, or make a game where there's a difficulty enough where it's challenging, where you're not just punching through
I mean, everything just has
They-
to be kryptonite.
They shoot him with kryptonite.
Yeah,
yeah.
you've got kryptonite.
Little bits of kryptonite.
Here comes Lex.
Kryptonite robots.
Lex is wearing a kryptonite crown, and he has kryptonite chonies, and he's coming to get you.
Oh,
kryptonite
Injustice!
loafers.
Injustice is a good game.
I thought
It
the
is.
graphics on Injustice weren't
It's
great,
great.
though.
It's a great fighting game, but it
Yeah.
still doesn't make any sense. Because you're like, oh, Superman is going against Green Arrow. Okay.
Okay.
Green Arrow's kryptonite arrow. If that doesn't work, Superman does a super move and punches a dude into orbit? Really?
Well,
Unless you're another superpowered human being, like Green Lantern, who can survive that stuff, you're going to go into orbit and be
well, Superman's nice, so he just flicks you in the head and
no,
gives
not
you a
that.
concussion.
No, not
for...
the Superman that was in that. It was an alternate universe, so that Superman was evil.
Oh.
Because Lois had been killed.
Evil.
See, he'd been tricked by the Joker.
The Joker.
Give him a mind thing. Because Superman is weak to magic and mind control. So he got mind controlled. He thought Lois was Doomsday. So he was fighting her. It would have been a short fight because she's still Lois. He'd punch her one time. And
Right,
she
and she'd be in
would
yeah, explode.
Yeah. So, and then they attached, if her heartbeat stopped, there was a bomb that was going to go off, it was attached to her heartbeat. It's a nuclear bomb. So he killed her heart stopped. All of Metropolis got blown up. So he lost his
Everything.
woman and his city,
Gotcha.
everything. So he went evil. I'll never let that happen again. So he killed the Joker, and he went, ha ha ha, I'm evil now. Wah,
Yeah, they're saying all the Arkham games are stellar and Injustice won, but all the other ones.
I think they could do a Wonder Woman game would be great, and they could do a Flash game, which would be awesome.
We just run everywhere.
And super speed.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. I'm
Awesome
done. I played the game
I have a
already.
headache.
I played the game. I'm done.
So
Woo.
I think people who have epileptic seizures probably have to stay away from that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably.
The flashing, he'd be
Poor thing.
Billy
have all
had
kinds
another
of
seizure
war.
again.
You'd have to play
He's
it in
playing the
bullet time or
Flash game.
something.
Stop playing the Flash.
But I like the Flash, Bob.
You know, they're asking what is your take on the Joker footage we got today. I saw the Joker footage. I didn't hear the Joker footage.
See, I didn't even see the Joker.
I didn't even see the Joker
But
footage. I've been
looks
working
like
all day.
him talking to like I think it was like a clown or something. I think that was it.
See, you know, I think a key thing also is we're not really going to know much until we see him
Yeah.
in the Joker makeup.
I mean, they're just leading us
Yeah.
on at this point.
Because you remember when the other guy, Suicide Squad.
Oh,
What's his
Jared
name?
Leto.
Jared Leto, who's not a bad actor. He's a good actor. I like Jared Leto. He's a beautiful woman. I mean, man, right? He's a man.
Yeah.
But he could make a beautiful woman. There's an argument to be made there. It's almost like God was like, oh, wait, oh, he should have been a woman. Oh, he's a dude. All right, well, he's already out of the factory. We can't do anything about it. But, you know, when they showed his makeup and the tattoo on his forehead, you're like, and the gold teeth, they're like, no. That's going to be no from me.
Well, so this one said, this is supposedly he's in makeup in this one.
Okay.
Oh no,
Let me
I
see.
haven't seen that.
I want to
then.
see. Now I want to see. Inquiring minds want to know. Wait, this is just a bunch of talking about it. Show me the pictures! No,
Let's see.
that
let's see
can't
if
be
we
true.
can get Stuart to find it.
Yeah, because these are lies.
Yeah, they're probably
All
because I've
lies.
seen a lot
Lies.
of I've
These
seen
are
a lot
all-
of people like go in and color. He looked good in some of the
Yeah, that's somebody's-
makeup jobs that
that's
they did
somebody's
on him.
fan
But this
art.
is, yeah, I was like, people are watching stuff that,
It's like you ever had someone like send you a link on Facebook, whatever, and they're like, dude, this looks great. Because like, hey, Geekfather, check this out. And it's like
Yeah.
a fan trailer. And I'm immediately like,
yes.
it's a fan trailer. Like, sniff it out immediately. And they're like, what it is? Oh. I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Hangman Charlie says he had makeup on it. Todd Phillips posted it on Instagram and it went up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And Retro Crunch says he played a woman. He was but ugly.
That's right.
Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah.
But I mean, if he was just Jared Leto, he's a man, but he looks like a pretty woman.
Pretty woman walking down the street. Oh, no? No, not so much. Wrong one.
He's just really, really fair.
He's
Like a fairer Rob Lowe.
Well, he's just like, what's his face, who was in The Danish Girl. He's another
Yeah.
pretty man who's
he's
just like very
he's just got
girly.
he's just got very sensitive, soft features.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His band is awesome, though.
Oh, I wonder if this is real. I don't know.
We're gonna put the image up. Look at me go.
I want to see.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Hold on. Oh, that's an ad.
Oh,
For
wait,
toilet
no,
tissue.
That's
That's an
the
ad for toilet
That's
tissue.
the homeless guy from Aquatine Hunger Force again.
What is with you and the Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing? You're driving me
He might
nuts.
make a better Joker.
So he's up.
Who knows?
So are they just going to scrap the DCU altogether and just make them all separate?
No, there's no way they could.
I
Why
don't
would
think they
do
know
that?
what they're doing. It's just a hot mess of hot
I think they're
messes.
just
Okay,
they're,
check
they're
it.
just trying to
This is really all
They
it
need
is.
to. They need to keep Henry Cavill
yes.
Yes.
and just go with it, and get a good director.
Stop screwing around.
So
is
it
this
looks-
legit or is this
I don't know, okay, it doesn't look legit, does it?
Well, it's him. So it's
people
him.
do really great things with Photoshop nowadays? No, he looks like an actual clown.
Yeah, I know.
Like he'd go to some kid's birthday party.
That's what it looks like.
He's
So
not a
it
Joker
looks
clown.
like. Did you find it, Stuart? Are you showing
it's
it?
awful.
Yeah, it looks bad. I hope that that's not. But
It's
whatever. We'll
atrocious.
see.
Yeah, Charlie says that's it.
He looks like a clown.
Yeah.
So it like shows like
Put
if
an
this is
orange
if he's
wig
in
on
a
him
fun
and a
house.
nose.
Can you show me?
No, you don't get to see it.
Oh.
Because you're behind
Yeah.
the desk.
Yeah, you should
You
get
don't
away
get to
from
see
the
nothing.
desk. I guess you should stop hogging the desk.
So I saw that picture and immediately I thought.
Yeah, watch. So it's him. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just standing there, and then you start to get flashes, like funhouse flashes,
Uh huh.
over his face. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I know you're a little old and you don't have your glasses on. And then he's gonna transition to like full on clown. Yeah, like he's there like watching a fun house and he's like, I'm a clown. I like fun house. I don't like it.
I
Is
don't
he a
know.
special needs clown? That's what he sounded like there.
No, I would never make fun of special needs people.
I wouldn't either, but
That's
I don't know.
rude.
it sounded
He-
you're getting that edge right there, man.
I don't
Hush
know.
up now.
It all depends on how he plays it. If he can play it to that well, he can pull it
No,
off.
because if they have him look like that, people are going to make the comparison to it.
Yeah, he's not a clown like that. It's not like that.
So DC has a problem.
Well, I mean, we kind of already knew that. So
'Cause they're-
I'm gonna stick with the animated stuff. Batman Beyond is one of my favorite animated series.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just gonna stick with animated stuff. I really
So
like
what,
the
they
death
made him
of
look
Superman.
like the John Wayne Gacy
Yeah,
clown?
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just think DC skipped a bunch of steps.
Well,
Like
I
they
think
saw Marvel doing it.
They're
and
like, oh, you
I
catch up
want to
with
do it that
Marvel.
way too.
they're just trying to play catch up. And
Yeah,
just,
and they're like, well, okay, we get Man of Steel. That was a fairly good start. But like Iron Man, like, each movie they introduced a character and then had a cameo at the end. Kind of building up. Boom, the Avengers, billions of dollars. And DC was like, oh, we have Man of Steel. Oh, we're like 4 movies behind. Next movie, Batman, and then Wonder Woman 2. And then Doomsday, and then we'll kill him. And then there'll be Flash. Oh wait, it'll be like weird, and you won't understand what's going on. Yeah, but it's good. We'll go right to Justice League. Oh, but we killed Superman. No, but we'll bring him back alive. And then we'll use one of the mother boxes, and no one will understand what's going on. And they'll like boom, and they'll shock him, and it'll be like the operation where you pull the bone out, and he's alive again. And then he'll like think he's weird, and then they'll have a fight for a minute, and it'll be cool, but for like only a minute, then he'll come to his senses,
And then
it'll
he'll
all be good
realize
again.
that Doomsday's mom's name was Martha too, and
Yeah.
they'll become friends. Oh,
Yeah.
yay!
And then they'll freak out because their mom's names are all Martha.
I think
Wonder Woman, your mom's name is Martha too. Ah!
I think that summed it up nicely. It was good for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah.
I think they
problem.
really just need to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
And
Why don't you
they
send him a
just-
letter?
They just
So,
need
yeah,
to
I
slow
can write
it
'em.
down. What they need to do is shelve Superman and Batman for a good while. You can have Wonder Woman because that movie was good. So the sequel you can make is, as long as you keep Patty Jenkins in charge, keep letting her make them, because they'll be good movies.
I mean, the Aquaman poster already
And
looks
Aquaman-
like Finding Nemo, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Aquaman could be good. It could not be good. I have a problem with them being able to talk underwater without air bubbles.
he's gonna swim around and tell everybody that fish are friends, not food. And then
Every time I think Aquaman, I still think those Super Friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know he's cool.
Wonder Twin powers
Activate.
activate.
Oh, I would love to see them in it just as like a cameo or in joke. But you know what? You take, like Marvel, did you take some second tier or lower tier characters and you introduce them, and then that way then you spread it out, and then you bring back a reason to bring back the major characters characters people don't even know about, like Lobo, like
Yeah,
the
that'd be
Galactic
cool.
Bounty Hunter, or do an actual good Green Lantern movie, but not with
Good one.
not with Hal Jordan or any of the other guys or John Stewart. You have it be like the Green Lantern Corps, but have it be in a totally another planet, and then you have Sinestro in it, but before he's Sinestro, you build a backstory kind of deal, and then you kind of build the base, and then you build like the house and then the walls, and you get to put in the pretty stuff like the awesome kitchen or the hardwood floors or the bay windows, the fancy stuff people see that they want to come see, but you have to have a good solid base before you do all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't just build an awesome house without a foundation. It'll rain one time and it'll fall into the mud, or it'll
That's
just
what's
tip
happening to
over.
DC. It's rained.
Right? Is that a good
But-
analogy, folks?
Yeah, it's kind of there, but yeah,
He doesn't want to
I
admit it
still,
'cause he's just
because
he's
I
a
have
DC
hope. I have
apologist.
hope.
Yeah.
I have hope because I need them.
That's why he's got that S on his chest. The
It stands
S
for hope.
In my culture means hope.
Stands for hope.
Like, no, S means S, fool. You're on Earth.
No, that means
It either
that's the
means
House of
It
L.
either means Superman or it means sucks. And right now, the way DC's going, it means sucks.
Marcelles, thank you for coming. Yay. I've had a fun time. Every time you come, we have a great time. Every single time.
It's good times.
Guys.
I love being on your show. I never tire of hanging out with Colleen. And Vince, you're all right too. Even though you never let your wife sit behind the desk.
No, never.
Why?
We're gonna start a petition.
We need to start a fundraiser. Go find me.
Thanks for checking us out. If you haven't subscribed to us, please subscribe to us and tell more people about us because we're growing and growing and growing, and we're trying to hit that 1,000. But thanks for checking us out. I'm Vince.
I'm Colleen. That's Marcellus. Stewart's behind the camera.
Woo-hoo! Geek out, SA.